Conscience I represent, and this is StarLife. See me I say? Mad.
This is the king of fire, keep it lock it down with StarLife, keep the fire burning, more fire.
Yeah, sweet cocoa piece. Log on to StarLife.com, because we have everything around. Now we run dancehall business, both ya. StarLifeDancehall.com, man. See the like.
Officially and say, well, you know, this I'm a singer and, you know, yo, I grew up, I listen to them money and, you know, and it was such an honor. So to show you, exactly. So that's what I'm talking about. You have to, the younger youth, them, most of them nowadays don't really know anything. Them things stop as some little man were just forward the other day. Them not really know, if you go back and check them history, them not really know musically where the things start and how it starts. And I think that's where we're losing the music, because the younger generation, most of them don't want to do any studies. They don't want to research, you know. They just want to just listen to American stuff and they say, all right, me make a beat close to Jay-Z beat and it sound popish and it sound nice, and them just put on some auto-tune on them voice and knock up a thing here and there and it work, you know. But when it comes to performance and to perform the song, now you realize the difficulties that they face, you know. Sometimes the key of the song is changed, you know, and so on and so on. But like I said, there's still a lot of young youth out there really pushing to really keep the thing positive and believe in live music. I believe in live music because I grew up on live music, yeah.
All right, so in regards to that original point, do you think that the apprenticeship in Jamaican studios are missing? You know, you spoke of going and running errands, and maybe, you know, back in the day, some artists started sweeping the studio. I heard Butcher started sweeping the studio. That's how he got his entrance. Yeah. And a lot of artists, and you work your way up. Do you think the apprenticeship is missing, or do you think that maybe some of the current or the old school producers need to take some more of the, you know, the young producers and artists under their wings?
Well, I definitely think that that is missing. I'm not quite sure if we think it could go back. It's like golden times, you know. I mean, it's past, and who get it, you know. And that's why we're so. I must tell you, that's why we're so durable. We call ourselves gold, you know. We're gold because we already got that teaching, and we're now I would say the younger veterans who are willing to pass on that knowledge to people who are willing to learn, you know, from us, you know. And but in terms of the mentorship and all of that stuff, yes, I think if, you know, if there's artists out there who really want to get that kind of thing, of course they can approach us, because we're not hiding from them. We're right there every day. Sometimes they pass us. Sometimes they just walk past us. Yeah, well, I've heard that. Some, you know? Like them too high. Exactly. 2 songs and in the moment, and then just pass you. Them are the man, and you know, but I have no problem with that. You know, my egos are dead long time ago when I realized that people are the most important thing in your life, you know? And without the fans, your music is nothing, you know? So you can make, I can sit in the studio and make 20 albums, and if the fans doesn't like them, that's where it's dead, you know? It just stays with me, personally.
So you did a song that made waves in Japan. Did you do this in Japanese? And how did this come about? And speak about your popularity in Japan, which a lot of people may not even know about, and the popularity of dancehall and reggae itself in Japan.
Well, I hate to say this because the logistics is there, you know, the evidence is there. I'm one of the first Jamaican artists to do a Japanese reggae song in Japanese language, and it was passed down to me from Takian, which a part of Sony in Japan, Sony Japan. And at that time, you know, I was working with those people, and the song was brought to me, and they said, listen, we needed to learn the song because it's a big song in Japan, and when you sing the song, it's going to be the national anthem there. And I didn't believe in all of that crap. You know, I love music, so I go on studying the song, and I went off to get it done and put my heart and soul in it. The next thing I know, I'm on a big tour going to Japan, you know. That was my first big tour that I've been on. First major crowd, and I would say a crowd of about 150,000 people. You know, when I got there and I got on stage, and I actually froze because I didn't know, I've never seen that much people in a venue, you know. I'm coming from little Jamaica where we entertain 500 people in a dance hall and maybe 1,000. And max, you know, maybe 2,000, and then we go up to the Sumfest and thing, which is about 30,000. So 150,000 is like a wow, you know. Yeah. But when I got there and realized that, you know, it was that big, and I was like, oh, this is really cool, you know. And, you know, so I continue working with them. I did an album with them, and then from there, I move on, start venture off to different producer, because I like to explore. I like to work with different people, get different vibe, you know, kind of thing. So I don't like to hold myself down and tie myself down to nothing really too long, you know.
Speaking of not holding you too long, we know you're very busy right now. You know, you have a lot of things going on and things. So we're going to fast forward to the present right now. What do you currently have going on right now? What can we expect from Singing Melody right now? How can people stay in contact with your music and contact you? And we really want to know what you have going on right now.
Well, big time. You know, we're doing a lot more shows this summer. The shows are really what we're focusing on, because it's been a while. I haven't really been out there. Of course, you know, we have my group Lust, and we're basically touring. We just did Grenada, Canada, and now I'm here for Best of the Best. And leaving here, go back to Jamaica, then I go on to Europe, you know, with my group Lust as well. And so that is as far as the show and the touring. But as far as recording, yes, I'm back in studio now, because as you know, from the last success from the album, they call me Mr. Melody. I gave it a 2-year run. You know, I like to space my thing out. I'm very timeless with my music. I'm very careful with my selection of music. I am not a hustler in the music. I'm a lover of the music and a musician. So for me, I want people to digest my music very well. So therefore, when they see me again, they're ready for me, you know. Not to see me now and see me around the corner a little more and see me again next week and see me now, because that's too much scene. Overexposure. So I like to keep it like a fine wine going. So I'm back in the studio now doing some major recordings, and of course some collabs with different people and so on and so on. So you can look out for that for the rest of the year. We have some single coming. I just released the first single from that project called Tales of a Lonely Man. Lately I've been feeling kind of strange. I've been lonely, kind of haunted, and it's not good for my brain. I guess the big question that remains is if I'm the only one that it's really to be blamed. Love at first sight, sitting with my pen and I don't know what to write, and I wanna meet up again. Your place or my place, tell me when, cause I don't wanna be lonely. Every time I'm home I pick up the telephone and I really wanna leave for your place again. Can I come over again, cause I don't wanna be lonely, you know, cause lonely isn't fair. You know, it's just a song expressing, you know, at times how I feel, you know, and I know that everybody don't want to be lonely at no time in their lives. So I just feel that is the single needed at this time. And so far on social media and on VP, you know, VPAL blogging site and so on, I've been getting a lot of response from it. So that's a new approach to putting out music. I don't want to just put out the music and think that it's going to work. I want to ask the fans if they like it. And because I can make 100 songs within a week. So if you don't like this one, I come with another one. And you tell me what you're feeling, and then that's what you will get. You know, it's a different approach.
Okay, no doubt. So how can your fans reach you or stay in contact with you in terms of social media, websites, and things of that nature?
Well, very easy. You can Google Singing Melody. I mean, it's very easy. Also, you can check out my Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Singing Melody Music. That's my fan page. You can check that out. You can also find me on Instagram. And of course, you can email us at shemmusic@yahoo.com. That's the management team right there. And you can contact Miss Robinson and, you know, deal with whatever, man. And also, you can find me on Twitter. You know, Twitter is a must. You know, StarLife DanceHall thing. Because, you know, I just want people to know that we're not hiding. We're right there in the public eyes, and we're easy to find. So don't have no excuse. Oh, I want to book Singing Melody in Australia, but he's hard to find. That's garbage, man. Social media is right up in your face, you know? And that's where we are right now.
Respect, we really appreciate your time. And can you do a piece of Say What for, you know, for the people?
Yeah, I heard someone request that just now. Say what, lady, saying to me, did you mean to tell me he put you down? Whatever I said, whatever I did mean it. I just want you back for good. You say you love, you don't know the whole 9 yard. We can sing from now until tomorrow, but watch out. It's StarLifeDH.com. Trust me. StarLife, real life, real experience, real TV. All right, that's the thing there. Yeah, man.